was in Aldi and I saw this bread maker a couple of months ago, and I said I wanted to try it. So it's Ambiano bread maker. So let's bust this open, see what's inside. It most definitely comes packed. Whew, okay. Let me get all of this off and we'll take a look at it. Okay. Finally got it open. So on the inside you have a measuring cup. This little cup right here. And it goes up to 1 cup or 240 milliliters. Then you have this measuring cup. Okay. So it has 1 teaspoon and 1 tablespoon. And then this little thing is what kneads the dough on the inside. So with this bread maker, it does everything. You just pour your ingredients in on the top and set the timer on how you want your bread to be, and then it does everything for you. It also came with a bread maker book. Sorry for the glare. And it came with a recipe book. I like that. And also, of course, the bread maker warranty. And then this little thing is how you get your, sometimes the bread near will get stuck in your bread, and so this is what you use to pull it out, because your bread will be hot, okay, piping hot. And this bread maker from Aldi is only $50, so it's a good way to save money and things like that. So you got white, French, whole wheat, quick, sandwich bread, gluten mix, white wheat dough, pizza dough. You can even make cinnamon rolls with this. And so it has all these other different things on it. So it's got the main menu, the weight, the time, set the timer, the color, how dark. The color is how dark you want your bread. Because when I tell you it does everything, you pour everything in, set your timer, you leave, come back. And I do believe it takes up to 3 hours to bake your bread. I know that's a drawback. But you're getting fresh homemade bread with this. So let's make some bread. Okay, so let's make some bread. So the first thing you got to do is unlock this. And you unlock it by twisting it. You just simply twist it and it unlocks. It's hard to do with one hand, but trust me, you just simply twist it. And then you take it out and you put the bread near in here. And there's a certain method to how you got to put the ingredients in. So you got to put your liquids in first and then your dry good. And your yeast goes in last. So hold on. So I'm going to make a little small loaf of bread, that 1 pound bread. So those are the ingredients that I'm going to put in. Make sure you do not throw your book away because it has several different recipes in it. Okay, so now I got all my ingredients in. I got my milk in there, I got my salt in there, my oil, my sugar, my flour, and now I'm about to pour my yeast in. There's a particular way you got to pour your yeast in, and you do have to put your ingredients in this order. And so what you got to do is make a little well for your yeast to go into, right? So that's where you're going to pour your yeast at. And I'm making a small loaf, so I don't need a lot of yeast. Then after you get everything in there, you set your timer, close everything up, set it, and we about to have some bread, baby. So you have to set everything how you want it. Alrighty, be back. Alrighty. So I set the timer, I set the menu select for white bread, I set the weight for 1 pound, small loaf, I set the color for medium, and I hit the start button, and as you can hear, it's in there kneading the bread, and we'll see what we get. Be back in 3 hours or sooner or later. Okay. Well, the bread smells good. Let's see. what we got. Oh, can y'all see that? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that bread. Oh, it's hot, y'all. That is hot. Hold on, let me get it out. So I got it out. Now let's get it out of the container. It's a nice, good sized piece of bread. So I got it out. It came, the kneader is still in there. I know some people were saying that they have trouble getting it out, but that's what the one tool is for, is to help pull that out. So let's flip this over. And oh my goodness, I want to let it cool off. Now, if you were going, now I made a small loaf, so this would be a bigger loaf. If you went up to the medium size, I made the small size, and this is in comparison to my hand. Excuse the ashiness, I did dishes while waiting on the bread and cooked dinner, but that's in comparison to my hand. So that's a good size loaf of bread. Okay, I want to cut into this so bad, y'all, but I need to let it cool off. And I use bread flour to make it even more accurate. And I'm so glad I did, because I'm telling you, you don't got to do any work. I mean, the whole machine runs through the whole process. It runs through the, hold on. So these are the steps that it runs through. It runs through the preset, the stir, the rest, the ferment, and then it goes over here to heat, then bake, then keep warm, and then complete. Now, I went on and took it out before it got to complete, because I wanted to see what it was looking like. So I am very impressed. I cannot wait to make some cinnamon rolls. So as soon as this get cooled off, we're going to come back and give it a taste test. So here's the bread. As you can see, I tried it and tasted it. This is the texture it has. Looks like real bread, right? And it tastes good. Now, for me, because I've eaten store bread for so long, I think I want to add just a little bit more sugar to my bread. But this is what it looks like. Came out good. Looks just like regular bread, doesn't it? Yep. Doesn't have all those artificial preservatives and all that good stuff that you would buy in store-bought bread. So, am I going to continue to do this? Yes. I'd rather have bread like this. Tastes good to me. I just like a little bit sweeter bread, but it gave what it's supposed to give as a bread. Thank you. And don't forget to subscribe and watch my channel for other ways to save money. God bless you.